All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the latest episode of the Brother Martin Solo TNA series watch along or watch along series, whatever you want to call it, guys. We're here to have some fun. We're here to have a blasty blast here on the Retro Wrestling Revival. And the thing about it, guys, is, ladies and gentlemen, is last night, me and John, we did our last show for a good minute. But you know what, guys? I'm still going to put out some content for you. And my goal is to at least put out one or two shows a week. That way we could keep up and we could get our good old fashioned wrestling fix. So I'm here, guys, to have some fun with you. And we're going to be doing. There's a poll that I did on Twitter last week, and which I posted up 4 different pay-per-views from TNA, and the one that won the poll, one that won the pony. I'm gonna quote Mr. Jim Cornette. It was Lockdown, TNA Lockdown 2009. Okay, the cool part about it is with Lockdown, ladies and gentlemen, is that it was a different concept, like within like a pay per view, to where every single match, which I think for like the first few years, was throughout the whole pay per view, were steel cage matches. And the unique part about it, not only were all the matches steel cage, but the cool part about it is with TNA Wrestling, they had the six-sided ring, which was unique, which was different, and this is what made TNA such an outlier, like within like the wrestling business. And during this time, they were widely considered the second biggest company within the whole world. And I really have a soft spot within my heart for TNA Wrestling. I love this company. And honestly, like my sweet spot for loving the company was roughly from like 2002 to like 2010, 2011. And then it slowly, in my opinion, it deteriorated. And then it kind of hit like a fun point with like the Hardy Boys, and then it went back plop to me. So for me, honestly, I am a big TNA fan with their older content. For all the people that are fans, the Renegades here on the Retro Wrestling Revival, you know that we have a TNA watch along series here, me and John, where we have. I believe we've done the first 7 or 8 episodes of the Asylum series for TNA Wrestling. And the cool part about it, guys, is that I love the fact that recently TNA Wrestling, they have started to release a bunch of pay-per-views on YouTube. So it's awesome because guess what? Yes, the app is great when it comes to content. Now, when it comes to like the way like the app is designed, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but ultimately the TNA app, no, excuse me. It's called Impact Plus. It is a fun, great app for wrestling content. There's a bunch of it, and I would encourage anybody to check it out. And for people that aren't that familiar, like with TNA Wrestling, this pay per view is a little bit of a preview of what the company was all about. In my opinion, TNA Wrestling, the heyday for it, the highest point within the company, to where, in my opinion, they were at their zenith, was at Bound for Glory 2008. And that is considered their WrestleMania, the Super Bowl. And the thing about it is that with Bound for Glory, that was one of like their top shows, to where the talent all came together, and it was a great time within the wrestling business. And so like with and that's a little prelude, ladies and gentlemen, because Bound for Glory 4, which was in 2008, that will be my next watch along. So tonight we are doing part 1 of TNA Lockdown 2009, and as you guys know, I don't do full on pay-per-views because quite frankly I can't sit here with like my neck, with my spine, and with my mouth for 3 hours straight. I just can't do it. So for me, we're going to chop these in half. Like we're going to make them more digestible. And we're going to do part 1. So like this is the lineup, guys, for TNA Lockdown 2009. The first match, it's going to be an escape match for the TNA X Division Championship. For the people that don't know what the escape match is, it's like a giant red dome that these guys crawl out of the top of to win. It's going to be Suicide versus Consequences Creed, better known as Xavier Woods. We got Kiyoshi, Jay Lethal, and Sheik Abdul Bashir. So that's going to be a fun match. We're going to have ODB with Cody Deaner facing Daffney and Madison Rayne. Wait, Daffney, Madison Rayne, and Sojournor Bolt, which is a Queen of the Cage match. The next one, it is going to be the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin facing the Latin American Exchange, the original incarnation with Hernandez and Homicide. And No Limit, which is Naito and Yujiro. Please forgive me on the names, guys. I'm not the greatest on those. And that's going to be a 6 sizes steel cage match for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. That's going to be a barn burner. I love it. I love like the mixture of the strong style, the X Division style, like the brute Latino style. I love it. The next match, it's going to be Matt Morgan versus Abyss in a Doomsday Chamber of Blood match. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. And to top off the night tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for part 1, it's going to be Angelina Love with Velvet Sky facing Awesome Kong and Taylor Wilde. So it's going to be a fun match, match card tonight, guys. I'm excited. I hope you join me. I ultimately want you guys to realize that the Retro Wrestling Revival isn't just about me and John. This is about the celebration of wrestling fans coming together and using wrestling as a bridge, so to speak, to developing relationships and friendships, to have fun and share our passion of wrestling. Which I've came across so many people because of professional wrestling that I can consider friends. So I'm grateful for that, guys. So I'm excited. The great part about it is the wonderful people at TNA Wrestling or at Impact, I'm sorry. They have provided a YouTube link, a free link to the pay-per-view. So you guys are actually going to be able to watch the pay-per-view for free. I'm excited about that. I think it's going to be fun. And I hope you can join me. For the people that are going to join me on the stream, I'm excited. I'm stoked. I can't wait for you to join me. For the people that join me later, I hope that you enjoy what I have to offer because, guys, I'm trying here. I love you. I really want this to be a fun experience for all of us. And while I'm at it, guys, let me share some things real quick with the post, and we're going to be rocking and rolling, baby. Dun, 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 rocking and rolling. So we are getting ready to start it. So like I said, whenever you guys get the opportunity, follow the link on the description, and you will be able to watch TNA Lockdown 2009. And the cool part about it, guys, is that this pay-per-view was also a part of it was Mick Foley's last world title run. So it just really it just makes me smile because I'm such a massive fan of Mick Foley. And I think Foley is just a wonderful guy, extremely underappreciated for his contributions to the business. And the guy has an absolute phenomenal mind for the business. And I'm excited in part 2 to see Foley get his last world championship win. And I know some people are like, wait a second, Chris, Foley's old. He's over the hill, and really, I just really don't care to watch it. Straight up, the match isn't half bad. It is almost like Sting and Foley turned back the clock 5 to 10 years, and I'm extremely surprised. I really am. I loved the match. And this pay-per-view, I really think that you guys are going to be extremely surprised when it comes to like the quality. Like I said, 2008 was their zenith, and this was slowly right after it. So they were still firing on all cylinders, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm excited. I'm stoked. And like I said, guys, just hold on a second. I'm going to share some things real quick, and then we will be on our way to rocking and rolling, baby. So, and for the people out there, speaking of rocking and rolling, I got the opportunity to watch some highlights of AEW from this past week, and it was really really cool seeing Samoa Joe make his return to the ring. Joe, you talk about a TNA stalwart, someone that really really helped build the company up. Joe does not get enough love. I mean, the guy was a huge contributor when it came to TNA and also Ring of Honor. So Samoa Joe, we gotta celebrate the guy as well. So I got a couple more things I'm sharing, and then we are going to be on our way, guys. I hope, I hope you have fun tonight. Like I said, make sure to click on the link provided, and we're gonna have some fun with this. And for the once again, like the people that really don't know that much about TNA wrestling, you are in for a treat. You are in for a treat, and it's a long way from where they started in 2002, and it's surprisingly quick to how they got to where they got to. So like I said, guys, get ready to strap in, get that rocket fuel filled up, and we're gonna have some fun. We are gonna have some fun. So I'm almost done, guys. I'm not trying to hold you up. I'm trying to share some stuff here. And guess what? We are ready to rock and roll. So, for everybody out there that's wanting to join me, please click on the link for Lockdown 2009. Thanks to Impact Wrestling, they have offered this pay per view for free on their YouTube. I am not pirating, I'm not doing anything like that, but I encourage everybody else, if you want to check out more of their great content, please download the Impact Wrestling app. They have a shit ton of content, and the cool part about it is literally for $8 a month, $8 a month, you can get a crap ton of content, years worth of content, quality content, and it's well worth it. So, guys, I'm gonna do a countdown, and we're getting ready to get some rocket fuel, and we're gonna have a blasty blast, and it's just gonna be a fun night, guys. So here we go. 5, staying alive. 4, hit the floor. 3, ooh wee. 2, electric boogaloo. 1, let's do this, son. Let's rock and roll. All right, guys. Now we got AJ Styles and Daniels. They are coming into the arena, and they mean business. I'm telling you guys, because tonight, I believe. Oh, wait, hold on a second. In part 2, we will be seeing Styles and Daniels. They're going to be in a lethal lockdown match. So this is essentially TNA's version of the War Games match. So it's going to be Team Jarrett, which is AJ Styles, Daniels, Jeff Jarrett, and Samoa Joe, facing Team Angle, which is Booker T, Kevin Nash, Kurt Angle, and Scott Steiner with Sharmell. And the cool part about it, guys, is that I really, really love the fact that when it comes to TNA, they were very good at bringing forth storylines from real life. And the thing about it is that one of like the most personal storylines that they actually developed, it was the one with Jeff Jarrett and Kurt Angle. And for people that don't know, Kurt Angle was divorced from Karen Angle, and what caused it was Karen cheated on Kurt with Jeff Jarrett, and that led to Jeff being fired and dismissed from the company. Then Jeff was brought back, and then Jeff and Kurt, they put their feelings aside to make a decision to do what's best for business, and it created great television between Jeff and Kurt. And the thing about it is that you're not going to hear me compliment Jeff very often. You're not, because quite frankly, I'm not the biggest fan of Jeff when it comes to his in-ring ability, because quite frankly, the guy, it's true what they say, like to quote Conrad Thompson, he's the human channel changer. But when it came to his stuff with Kurt Angle, I loved it. It was very well done. But I think partially because I loved it so much, it was due to the fact that it was based off real raw emotions. And it's similar to the WWE back with the storyline with Edge and I believe it was Matt Hardy. Right after the whole thing blew up where Matt was cheated on from Matt got cheated on. Edge, he cheated. I mean, okay. Edge got Lita. Lita was with Matt, and just it was a whole mess. But it made for great television because these guys were smart enough to know that, hey, this is making a great opportunity for us to make some money. Let's put our personal differences to the side and make some money off this. And they did. The storyline was extremely well done. And Jeff Jarrett, Kurt Angle, kudos. So I'm excited here. Now they're showing like a little preview. They're showing the cage, literally like the cage. It's got like red blood going down it. It's so cool. And you got the Smashing Pumpkins singing the intro to the pay-per-view. We got Foley, we got Sting, we got Jeff Jarrett. I mean, you got Foley holding the barbed wire bat. He's got blood going down his face. It's just awesome. And it's just a wonderful descriptor of the dangers. You're getting into that cage, you're sacrificing, you're getting ready to go to battle, and it's going to be hell. You're not going to come out the same as you've gone in. And that's what they're trying to get across here. And Foley, he's hell bent on getting that one last world championship run because you know what? He's willing to do whatever it takes because he wants that taste of glory again. And I respect that. I really do. Because sometimes you got to do whatever it takes. And Foley, no one expected it. And they're like, Sting's like, what the hell, man? We were friends for years. You turned on me. And Foley's like, well, guess what? You got something that I want. And that's the TNA World Championship. So, guys, it's such a fun storyline. There's this, guys, I just can't say it enough. Which I'm gushing about it, so to speak, but I love TNA wrestling for stuff like this. So here we go, guys. Now they're showing the intro to it. I believe the year before, Lockdown 2008, it was Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe, and that was the most bought TNA pay-per-view of all time. So yeah, absolutely awesome. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Here we go. All right. Intro. Now they're showing the bitter rivalry between Foley and Sting. And the thing about it is sometimes the rivalry starts out as, hey, you got something that I want. And then sometimes it turns into getting personal. And that's what happened. Is that Sting's like, yes, I get it, man. You want a world title shot, that's fine. Be man enough to come to me and get it. But it was just sad, man, because Foley, underhanded tactics to get that title shot. But sometimes you got to do it to get that edge, to show the person, yes, I want that belt, but I do mean business. All right. Locked down, 6 sides of steel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. Here we go. Man, big crowd here, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And this is going to be a fun night, guys. I'm excited. I'm stoked. And we got, man, these fans, they're popping. They're going crazy. And I've always loved, like I said, I love the ring. I love the stage setup. And like the stage setup is extremely similar to Monday Nitro. Maybe that's why I like it so much, because you guys know that I'm such a huge mark for a World Championship Wrestling Nitro. I love Monday Nitro. So, man, the fans there fire up, and it shows like this that just make me excited, jacked up, and it makes me love being a wrestling fan. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got the X Division Championship on the line, okay? And for the people that are tuning in, that are popping in, if you want to join me, please click on the link provided in the description. It's a free pay-per-view on the Impact Wrestling YouTube. Right now, it is 7:05 that I'm on the timestamp. So here we go. X Factors. So we got Suicide's Ultimate Victory. 4 challengers, 2 teams. So Xscape to win. Here we go. This is kind of fascinating because last night me and John were doing a watch along to Spring Stampede 1997. And one of the matches, it was like a number 1 contendership match for the World Heavyweight title. And it was Harlem Heat versus Lex Luger and the Giant, the Big Show. And it's crazy because it was 2 regular teams going at it to see who would be the number 1 contender for the world title. This is a similar stipulation where you got 2 different teams and they're fighting for the X Division title. Like, they're fighting for a title. So this is one of those things, is you think to yourself, will these guys be able to coexist? Will it be to where, like, okay, guys, yeah, like, we're fighting over this title, but we're not going to let this get in the way of how we feel about one another. Because like I said, when money, gold, and just certain things get in the way, yeah, you got a tendency to be blinded by what matters the most. So there you go. Here we go. We got Kiyoshi. I do not know very much about this guy. I don't really remember him, to be honest. All right, here we go. Oh, ooh. There we go. Okay, we got Consequences Creed, better known to most wrestling fans as Xavier Woods. That's right, guys. He cut his teeth in TNA wrestling. And he was an absolute stud in TNA wrestling, and the WWE was extremely bright and smart for um for uh for signing the guy, because the guy has charisma out the ass, and he's a fantastic talent. So I'm excited to see where this happens. Sheik Abdul Bashir. Um, he was I'm trying to think off the top of my head. He was the manager for Muhammad Hassan. God, I can't think of his WWE name off the top of my head. If anybody knows, let me know. But he managed Muhammad Hassan, and then he managed Kurt Angle. And of course, like with Muhammad Hassan, there was a massive controversy when it came to uh the whole storyline with the Undertaker and the terrorism stuff and all that. For the people that don't know, look into it. It's fascinating. It really, really is. And the thing about it is that Muhammad Hassan was actually being fast tracked to be world champion, and unfortunately, real life screwed up that opportunity. And Muhammad's character, like the guy that played him, it it had no bearing on his personal choices. It was a matter of just stuff happening that just led to it that he had no control over. So we have Suicide, the X Division champion. He just randomly appeared in the ring, and Suicide's been played by various people. It's Frankie Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, TJ Perkins, and there was a few other guys that played the Suicide character. But Suicide was essentially a masked character that was developed, and he was originally a video game character. And I kid you not, you're thinking, what? Yes, he was a video game character. He actually was the main character that you would play in the story mode on the at with the TNA wrestling video game. And you're thinking, wait a second, Chris, there's a TNA wrestling video game? Yes, there was a TNA wrestling video game. Like I said, guys, the company was hot for a good period of time. So I would say, like I said, probably from 2005 to 2009-ish, they were smoking hot. And they got a crap ton of sponsorships. They got video games. They have all kinds of stuff. They were the number 2 company within the world. But unfortunately, it was a little mistakes that led to massive consequences, and that led to the eventual state of where the company is now. And it's unfortunate because you see this and you're thinking to yourself, wow, this company has such potential. And you're right, they did. They had short-term success, and they just couldn't maintain it. Now, I mean, heck, this company used to get right around 2 million viewers per week whenever they were on a television station called Spike TV, which is now the Paramount Network. And literally 2 million people a week would tune into it. And that's twice the audience. Keep this in mind, guys. Twice the audience of what AEW now normally gets. And people want to be critical of TNA wrestling. Just saying, guys. Anyways, and people want to be critical of people like Vince Russo, and don't get me wrong, yes, I do have my own perspectives on him, but I can't deny the fact the guy was a success when it came to getting ratings for this company. And the thing about it, guys, is it's just a shame because they had so much potential with this company, and I just really wish that they could have sustained it longer. Many people say that between Dixie Carter, Hulk Hogan, and Bischoff, that's pretty much what led to the decline of the company. I think honestly, you can't. I mean, Hogan, yeah, I could partially say, but I ain't gonna say Bischoff because Bischoff was a character. Bischoff was an on-screen character. The guy had no bearing on the personnel decisions. Hogan did. Dixie Carter did. There's a few other people did. So it's just a fascinating story. I wish somebody would write a book on TNA wrestling. The rise, the fall, and the rise again to mediocrity of TNA wrestling. So yeah, because right now it's a mediocre product. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. All right now we got Suicide in the ring. He's going up against Jay Lethal. Oh yeah, the Black Machismo Jay Lethal, excellent character. You talk about somebody else that's undervalued, that's underappreciated, and a great talent. Jay Lethal, man, he's still going years later, and I just want to say, man, Jay Lethal, I'm a huge fan of his. One of the biggest segments in the history of TNA wrestling, which actually involved Jay Lethal and Ric Flair. Okay. Lethal can do a phenomenal Flair impression as well as a great Macho Man impression. And it's just which is a sight to behold. So I encourage every single person, whenever you get the opportunity, go on YouTube. Well, check, you're on YouTube right now. And check out the Jay Lethal Ric Flair segment because it's absolute gold. It really is. And I can't say that there was many memorable moments with Ric Flair and TNA wrestling because there wasn't, but that was probably the most memorable moment with Flair. So here we go. So these four guys, they are in the ring and just they're just trying to figure out, hey man, what are we gonna do? And uh, which I was wrong actually when it came to the stipulations of this match. It was not the big red dome. I was wrong. That is this right here is just the regular steel cage, the 6-sided steel cage. And I'm okay, so it's an elimination, and then the last remaining people they win by either pin or escape, I'm guessing. So here we go. Oh, lethal consequences, beautiful. Suicide's coming in. He's bouncing Jed Lethal off the ropes. Oh, clothesline. Lethal bounces back to the ropes. He's in the corner. Suicide's kicking him in the corner. And Suicide, he is on a mission to retain his title. He's saying, guys, yes, I'm a video game character, but I'm not a one-trick pony. And I'm wondering if they were inspired by WCW when it came to Glacier and Mortis and Wrath and all that stuff. Because blood runs cold, ladies and gentlemen. So beautiful. Here we go. Jay Lethal missed it. Bounced off the ropes. The schoolboy roll up. Lethal bounces off. A double take. Clothesline inside out. You talk about someone being turned inside out. Lethal just did. So we got the fans going absolutely banana, ladies and gentlemen. And they're showing a replay of that clothesline. Lethal is selling like a mother, you know what. And it's good stuff, guys. Here we go. And Lethal, he puts his shoulder up after a long 2 count. And he's thinking to himself, I got to get this courage. I got to get this strength to really get going to show that I am who I am. And that's Black Machismo, baby. Get the spirit of macho inside of you, Lethal. Oh, okay. Beautiful. Lethal. Oh, hops up on the cage. He's on the top rope. Beautiful. Back flip. Misses. That's why they call it high risk, because high risk, high reward. Suicide's getting ready to do his move. Boom. Beautiful. Sheik Abdul Bashir throws Suicide into the cage. He's trying to cover Lethal. And Sheik pins Lethal. Now it's Sheik and Suicide, the last 2 remaining guys within the match. I'm hoping the Suicide he can really pull this one out, because he's a fun character. And which I'm also broadcasting this on my personal YouTube page. So I hope by saying the word Suicide, which I'm speaking of a wrestling character, they don't censor my video for this. So anyways, Sheik, he kicks through the cage. Suicide, he grabs him under the second rope. He's pulling him right in, saying, no, not today, my friend. This is my title. And Sheik, he's doing shoulder blocks into the corner. He throws Suicide into the Suicide, he's jumping. He's about to scale the cage. Sheik is pulling up, and Sheik's like, no, my friend, you're not going to be doing that. Oh, Sheik bounces Suicide's head off the top of the cage, and let's see how this. Oh, he is. Is it going to be like a back suplex? Beautiful back suplex off the top rope. Both men are laying in the ring. Who's going to reach deep inside? Who's going to be the one to say, hey, it's my night? Because at this time, the X Division title was actually pretty prestigious. I would say the most prestigious point was between 2002 and 2005, but that's just me. All right, there we go. Sheik Abdul Bashir, he's gotten up. He's the first one up. He's in the corner. He's trying to say, Suicide, get up. You're about to feel my pain. Okay, go for DDT. Missed. Suicide, slice spread. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. A reverse bulldog into the second rope turnbuckle. Suicide's thinking. And it's going to be, Suicide is going out to the top of the cage, and he's trying to get out to win the match to retain his title. Sheik Abdul Bashir, he suddenly got that second win, and he is wanting to win this match. So I got someone that just came on this, Mr. Alex Staten. Okay, where is Johnny Boy at? So, Mr. Alex, first off, brother, thank you so much for joining me tonight. And just to let you know, for the people out there that don't know what's going on with Mr. Johnny podcasting, my good friend John Wanglin, he is currently on sabbatical from the Retro Wrestling Revival. He's taken time off to recharge his batteries and to focus on family and to focus on his business, because for people that don't know what's going on, he's currently growing his business, and which I'm extremely proud of him. I mean, which I'm not going to go into like deep detail, but it's really cool to hear where things are going for him. So I'm very, very proud of him. So long story short, John's taking a break right now, but he will be back in the next couple months, and we will continue to put out great content here on the Retro Wrestling Revival. But yours truly, Brother Martin, I will be putting out solo shows weekly. That's until John he returns. So there we go, my friend. So Suicide jumps off top of the cage and he retains the X Division Championship. He lives again as champion. So let's see where his reign goes. And I'm wondering who this is at the time. And I'm wondering whether this is Daniels or Kazarian. I think it's Kazarian. I could be wrong. So that was a fun match. I'm excited to exciting finish. And we have an interview backstage with Daniels and with Styles. And the thing about it is Daniels and Styles, these two guys are still going strong within the wrestling business. Daniels, he's of course working for AEW, the former Ring of Honor World Champion, and AJ Styles, of course, is working for the WWE. The guy just recently had a freaking barn burner, a fantastic WrestleMania Classic quality match this past weekend with Edge. And it's just amazing where these guys have gone. And the thing about it is these guys are building blocks for this company, TNA Wrestling. And dare I say, AJ Styles, and people say, like with TNA is the house that Styles built. I'm not going to disagree with that fact because that man was there since day one, and he stayed on for as long as he could. That's until he couldn't do it no more. So I respect the hell out of AJ Styles for it, and he's a big reason why yours truly was such a mark for TNA. Him, Jerry Lynn, Samoa Joe, Daniel, the X Division, similar to the Cruiserweight division within World Championship Wrestling, the X Division was one of those things that kept you wanting to watch. So there you go. We got the beautiful people coming out. We have Madison, Rayne, I believe. If I'm wrong about the names, ladies and gentlemen, just please forgive me. We got Madison, Rayne coming out. And let me check to see which match this is. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Okay. So this is the ODB versus Daffney, Madison Rayne, and Sojournor Bolt. This is the Queen of the Cage match, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to be a fun affair. Speaking of Daffney, God rest her soul. I really want to say to everybody out there because I've been open and which I've been honest about my struggles with mental health issues. Daffney, due to many years within like the wrestling business, she succumbed to mental health issues and just so many different things to where she felt like there was no other way out. So she took her own life. And that should not make her contributions any less valuable because she was the original hardcore scream queen. And I really respect her. I was a fan of her in World Championship Wrestling. I loved her. I love David Flair. I love Crowbar. The whole thing, like with her, Stacy Keibler, all that stuff. I mean, like straight up, she was one of the fun people to watch during the dying days of World Championship Wrestling. She's so undervalued, so underappreciated. And you know what? Daffney deserves more credit for what she's done within the wrestling business. Right now, we got Cody Deaner with ODB, which ODB stands for One Dirty Bitch. And Cody, he seems like the someone straight out of Duck Dynasty. I'm sorry, that's a little bit mean, but anyways, You talk about somebody that was tough. Miss ODB was tough. Someone that did not get the attention and the respect that she deserved, in my opinion. She was a big contributor to helping the Knockouts division when it came to people actually taking it seriously. Because these women back in this day, they could go, they could fight, they could wrestle. And during this time, with all due respect to the WWE, the WWE was absolutely terrible with how they presented their women when it came to it was the Divas Championship and it was crap like that. And like honestly, that wasn't the way to present the women, in my opinion. I feel like they should have actually had more respect for them because they had serious athletes that really could have represented the females better. Heck, they Gail Kim was like the prime example during this time within the WWE of somebody that was a badass wrestler that could have really carried the women's division within the WWE. But during this time with TNA, the Knockouts division far surpassed whatever the WWE was doing. So right now we got Sojournor Bolt. I don't know very much about her, to be honest with you. She's going off against ODB. We got Madison Rayne and we got Daffney. So Daffney goes for the roll up on Sojourner Bolt. 2 count. She gets up. Now Madison, she is going after Daffney. Kicks to the back of the neck. And now within these matches, you think to yourself, okay, would it be smart for me to team up? Would it be smart for me to team up with somebody for now so like we can weaken our opponents and then we could fight each other later? Because that seems to be the strategy a lot of the time. And we got Daffney on the back of ODB. She gets flipped. Now Daffney, she's on her back again, and she is hurting. She's constantly getting kicked in the back. Will this play a factor within the match? I don't know. So we'll see. Now we have Sojourner Sojo Bolt. There you go. She is holding the one dirty bitch. And Madison is hitting her with stiff forearms, and they are teaming up. Seemingly, I think they're taking on the strategy of saying, "Hey, let's work together. That way, we can we have less people to worry about." Okay, so now they are focusing on the legs of ODB. They just threw her into the ropes. Now you got these two. Now Daffney is getting involved. So it's 3-on-1 essentially. And here we go. Madison keeps hitting Daffney in the back. So I guess that short-term alliance just completely disintegrated within seconds. Missed double clothesline. Beautiful double crossbody. Daffney, both of them. Okay, here we go. Daffney kicks Madison in the gut. European uppercut. And Sojo Bolt, she's everywhere. Beautiful, beautiful hair whip neck breaker by Daffney. And she's on a mission, ladies and gentlemen. The Scream Queen is on a mission. So let's see. Oh, she kicks Madison Rayne like right in the gut. And she's okay, so like she's pulling her into the corner. And she is climbing up the cage. I wonder if she's doing so she's screaming into the crowd. Oh, she misses a top rope elbow drop. And now she is writhing in pain, and that's why they call it high risk, high reward with these moves, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. We got Madison and Sojo Bolt. They are double teaming Daffney. Daffney has been on the defensive the majority of the match. Now ODB, she's powering up, and she's just like, I'm not going to take this anymore. So she is, taking care. She's taking all the women out right now. Beautiful, beautiful clothesline. She's powering up, and she's like, all right, we're going to do this. So she throws Madison into the corner. She throws Sojo into the corner. Is she going to do a double splash? I don't know. We'll see. Beautiful double stinger splash into the corner. and she is saying it's my time to show why I'm the best. And that's what she's doing, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, beautiful. Fall away slam by ODB, the kip up. And she is saying, let's do this. Here we go. And it's going to be sidewalk, tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam. 1, 2. Oh, Sojo Bolt breaks up the count as Madison was about to be defeated. So we got Sojo and ODB. They're in the up. Sojo just kicked ODB back into the bottom corner of the ring. And here we go. What is she doing? Here we go. She's covering ODB. Now Daffney, she's breaking it up. Now Daffney, Sojo. Let's see. Beautiful family credunza move. Spinning fisherman neck breaker. Beautiful. Here we go. And Madison breaks that up. There, near falls. This is a somewhat messy match, ladies and gentlemen, but these ladies, they're giving their all, and you definitely got to applaud them for that. Okay, all the ladies, they are down, they are down, they are down. And my thing about it is that people want to say, "Oh man, the divas, like the WWE women, they have revolutionized the business because they had the first Hell in the Cell match, the first Royal Rumble, the first this, the first that." A lot of this, women were already doing this in TNA. So, just saying. Okay, so here we go. Power slam from ODB to Sojo Bolt. She's going to cover. 1, 2, 3. ODP pinned Sojo Bolt, and she has won the Queen of the Cage match. ODB, she's probably going to go back to the trailer park tonight. No. I'm kidding. She's going to go to her taco truck because actually, from what I hear, she's a very successful food truck entrepreneur. And she's going to go back to her food truck, and they're going to celebrate, and they're going to have some good grub. So good for ODB. She's holding her man up, Mr. Cody Deaner. And that was a somewhat fun match. And yeah, beautiful. So I hope you guys you enjoyed that match. So far the show's been pretty fun. Okay, so we got Don West and Mike Tenay. Absolute awesome tandem. Great team. I love these guys. They played extremely well off each other, and right as like the years went by, they molded together so much more well that they got better as the years went by. Speaking of Don West, I just want to say to everybody out there, if you would please pray for Don. He's currently in the fight of his life for the second time, and Don has cancer again. Recently, within the past year, he went into remission, but unfortunately, his cancer has returned. So I encourage every single person out there, which if that care that truly care about Don, please pray for the guy, because we need more people like Don West within this world, because he's such a positive force, such a positive influence, and he's such a wonderful guy. So Don, the family here at the Retro Wrestling Revival, we love you, we appreciate you, we value you, and like we're praying for you, brother. Please keep fighting. Right now, they're showing the matches to come in the main event: Sting versus Mick Foley. Once again, guys, with part 2, I'm excited. I can't wait. I really want you to join me for part 2 because, like I said, I'm a huge mark for Mick Foley, and to see him get the world title like he does for the last time, it's such an awesome moment. And for the people that said that the man was over the hill, it really was one of those things like, don't you dare rate the last chapter in my book yet, because guess what? That's for me to decide. Here we go. All right. Jeff Jarrett, he is on his way into the arena. So let's see what's going on there. Okay, so now we're getting back to the ring. The IWGP Junior Tag Team Championships. This is going to be an absolute barn burner, guys. Of course, normally, like with the junior tag team championship stuff, that normally means smaller guys. But hey, normally, like with smaller talent, it's fun. It's really fun. It reminds me of a game of pinball. Guns captured the tag team titles in Tokyo. No Limit looks to retain gold because apparently No Limit were the junior tag team championships. And is this a championship feast for LAX? They are already the world tag team champions. Will they be able to get these junior tag titles? And I love LAX. I love this version. This is the original version, guys. Here we go. One of the greatest tag teams in the history of TNA. I'm sorry, guys. I just love this. Hernandez. LAX. Exchange. And these guys are absolutely off the charts fantastic. Like I said, I'd say LAX is one of the greatest tag teams in the history of TNA wrestling. So, yeah. No Limit is coming to the ring right now. I'll be honest with you. I don't know very much about No Limit. I assume they're good. So this is a first for me, guys. So I'm excited to see what they do. I'm excited to see how they perform, and we'll see what happens. So yippee-ki-yay. And for the people that have come through like to check it out tonight, my stream, thank you so much. I'm looking at the numbers right now, and I'm very, very surprised and thankful. So to the people out there that have checked out the stream so far, thank you so much. To the individuals that will be checking it out later, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. And if you could, please like, share, and subscribe to the Retro Wrestling Revival. Right now, like I said, Mr. Johnny Podcasting, he's currently on sabbatical. So am I. But yours truly will be putting out like at least 1 to 2 shows a week. And we're going to continue to put out content. And please check out the Retro Wrestling Revival podcast page on YouTube, as every single day John will be putting out shorts where he will be funny videos, this day in wrestling history, just so many different fun things John's been doing. And we've been extremely grateful to see the growth of the page. So we're near 300 followers on there. We are almost at 900 followers on here. To everybody, thank you. It really means the world to us. And I've gotten messages within like the past 24 hours from people saying, hey, is it really what you're describing with why you and John are taking a break right now? And yes, it is. Me and John legitimately, when it comes to work, family, and just yeah, basically just work, family, and just being burnt out. That's pretty much what it boils down to. We're just too busy right now. And fortunately for me, which I'm able to record this because I don't work tomorrow. So I'm able to record this. So on nights where I don't have to work the next day, you're probably going to see me do shows. So yeah. Oh, beautiful baseball slide kick. But like I said, never fear, we will be back stronger than ever in a couple months. So just hang in there, guys. All right. But we have a boatload, a crap ton. We have a gold mine of content within the archives. So if you want to check it out and get your fix that way, you can. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful back elbow from Homicide. You talk about somebody that had so much talent, man. Freaking Homicide is fantastic off the charts. And like Homicide and Hernandez with LAX, the perfect combination of strength and speed. And these guys were so freaking good. Oh, beautiful. And honestly, one of my favorite matches of all time within TNA. I believe it happened. It was in 20. I Please don't quote me on this. I believe it was 2018. It was. Damn it, I'm trying to think here. It was Bound for Glory 2018. And it was the original LAX versus the second version of LAX, Santana and Ortiz, and that match was freaking fire. So I'm just saying, for the people out there that get the opportunity, if you are subscribed to the Impact Wrestling app, um please check out everything that match has to offer. Oh, Hernandez is throwing Chris Sabin up like he's a sack of potatoes into the steel cage, and he's looking at people saying, "Hey, you get mad, but try to stop me." So we got beautiful back chops by Alex Shelley. And you talk about a very underappreciated tag team within TNA that was a big contributor to their tag team success with the tag team division. It was the Motor City Machine Guns, between the Beer Money, Motor City Machine Guns, LAX, the Dudley Boys. I mean, just by God, their tag teams division was an absolute gold mine. So yeah. So like the Motor City Machine Guns are trying like a double suplex. Hernandez says, I'm not gonna do that. And he suplexes both of the guns. And now No Limit, they're trying to go after LAX. So please forgive me, guys. I'm not too familiar with their names. And they're putting him in the corner. Beautiful kick, clothesline. Here we go. Into the corner. Alex Shelley gets thrown in. Oh, Sabin gets thrown in there. Inverted atomic drop. Leg drop. Swanton. Here we go. The guys are showing off. Bad move, especially with Hernandez behind you. They attack him. Double clothesline by LAX. Beautiful. Beautiful. Double team by both guys. And No Limit, like they're extremely like they are undermanned and they are underpowered. Homicide, top rope, beautiful leg drop. And he's going for the cover. Here we go. And the Machine Guns, they break it up because they're like, no. I want the titles. So this has been a really, really good back and forth match, guys. And a fantastic representation of the tag team division. So you got Homicide, you got Alex Shelley on the top rope, and now you got Sabin. Oh, beautiful double team by the Motor City Machine Guns. Homicide fell in between the ropes, hit nut first. That is not a desirable position to be in. You got Hernandez thrown into the ropes. Beautiful double team by the Machine Guns again. Both kick to the guts. Hernandez is down. Double kick by the Machine Guns. They are on a roll right now. Here we go. And it's a double team. We got Sabin on the top. Shelley. Oh, drop kick flatliner combination. And the Machine Guns got the momentum going forward, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens. Okay, Sabin on the top rope. Homicide gets up. Oh, beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Sorry. So Slick Johnson counts 2, ladies and gentlemen. All right. All right. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. This is a really, really solid match, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be quiet on this. It's just I which I'm in awe right now. So yeah. Hold on. All right, guys. Right now, sorry, guys. Here we go. Double axe handle by the guy from No Limit, and they're putting and like they're bouncing Hernandez off the right off the ropes. They both got him in the air. Beautiful, beautiful double slam. Covered at 1, 2, and Hernandez kicks out. So now it's back to square one, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to come up with the victory? Oh, Hernandez. 1, 2, covers, and Homicide. He once again he saves Hernandez from being defeated. And we have Sabin on the ground. Oh, missing headbutt by one of the guys from No Limit. And scoop slam by the other guy from No Limit. Guys, I'm not trying to be rude. I just don't know their names. Oh, beautiful missing spiral tap. And the guys from No Limit, they are completely down and out. And Sabin, he's pointing, saying, "Hey, let's get out of here. Let's get on the cage and let's go get some coffee." Both of the guys are on the top rope. They're about to do a double team move. Let's see where this leads. Beautiful leg drop splash combination. And Hernandez says, little boy, it ain't going to happen that way. You're not going to be able to win without us having a say in the decision. Beautiful reverse suplex by Hernandez. And this is neck breaker by the guy from there. Oh, beautiful leg drop. Guys, this is an absolute bonbana. A bonbana. That's right. Here we go. Okay. And the other guy from No Limit. Top. Oh, here we go. Hernandez has him on the shoulder. Oh, beautiful cutter by Homicide. Double kick by the machine guns. Hernandez misses. Kick to the gut. Hernandez. Beautiful double super kicks by the machine guns. Let's see where this goes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see where this goes. So, like the guy from No Limit is completely beautiful power bomb off the top rope, and the machine guns win it, ladies and gentlemen. They win it. So they are still, I believe so. The junior tag team uh, champions. So yes. All right, so we got the machine guns. They're celebrating, and it's a fun way to end the match. I'm telling you guys right now. Here we go. All right. So, like, they're showing the highlights from the steel cage match. Absolutely vicious. And I got to say, honestly, these guys, they're all into it. And I'm really, really happy for them. They put on a hell of a performance. And once again, they showed why during this time the tag team division was second to none. The WWE, they didn't even come close. When it came to the knockouts division and the tag team division, the WWE, they couldn't even come close. Now we have the human pincushion Abyss. He is here, and he's excited. He's gonna be putting himself in a violent situation, and for some god awful reason, he loves it. He loves pain. He loves to see himself bleed, and it's it's very concerning, if you ask me. Very concerning. So yeah. All right. In the interview, not not to sound like a dick, I'm not that impressed with his abilities when it comes to promos. He wasn't necessarily the greatest. So for me, it's just like, yeah, that was okay. All right. So by God, let's get to the match. All right. Right now we have it is Matt Morgan versus Abyss Doomsday Chamber of Blood match. And this is gonna be like a doozy. Once again, I would say Matt Morgan, extremely talented, big guy, but like I said, like with Morgan, for some reason they never pulled the trigger on the guy. Like the guy had main event just written all over him, but for some reason they never gave him like a world title run. The guy was a great talker, great athlete. I mean, just great overall. I mean, the guy could have easily been a believable world champion, and you could see him beating someone like Kurt Angle for the belt. You could see him beating someone like Sting, but like they never pulled the trigger. And he would have been a great example of building like the younger talent for the future. Heck, which I could see today. Even 13 years later, it could have Morgan could still be one of those top guys that are helping bring in the younger talent. But Matt, I believe he's a politician now. He has found he's found his calling within life, which I respect that. I do. So, like I said, Matt was a phenomenal promo. The WWE, they completely missed the boat with him. And just with TNA, they used him to a certain point, and then they just underutilized him. So it's just a shame. It really is. All right. Oh, now they're showing all this crap with Abyss going through thumbtacks and all that. With all due respect, like I said, with Abyss, I just wasn't the biggest fan of the guy when it came to every single fucking match. He had to get busted open. He had to fall through something. He had to go through a table, get caught on fire, all that crap. And it gets to the point to where you don't see him as a serious threat, but you see him as a complete joke. And I hate to say that because I loved Abyss. I thought the guy was a great talent. Just by God, the way they booked him after the first couple years in TNA, it was complete. He became a joke. In like the early years, I would say 2003, 2004, he was booked as a freaking wrecking ball, like a monster, man. Somebody that would fuck shit up. And one of like my favorite feuds was in the early days. His feud with AJ Styles. Excellent feud. And just for some reason they completely made a joke out of him. Okay, we got Matt Morgan coming to the ring. This guy, he called himself the DNA of TNA. which is a pretty cool gimmick name. I like that. He's standing in the middle of the ring. This guy is a physical specimen. And if you were to have a love child between Lex Luger and Sid Vicious, I think it would be Matt Morgan. All right, here comes Abyss. I got a feeling he's gonna bleed a lot, and he's probably gonna lose, or he's gonna win by fluke. So, just saying. With Abyss, it's extremely hard to watch because the majority of his matches, especially later on, became very cookie cutter, very cut and paste. And there's a lot of people, which even Jim Cornette said, that as time went on, the Abyss character literally got stupider. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to shit all over the whole thing with Abyss, but yeah, like I said, whenever they first brought him in 2003, absolute badass heel. But actually just then he slowly just got to where it was a joke. Okay. So yeah. Oh, ass to the face. Matt Morgan, he's on the bottom rope. And Abyss is doing like his best Rikishi impression. And he's pointing to the cage. He's like, I'm going to put your head in a cage. And I guess this is a hardcore cage match. So I got something to show you guys. If I were to bring in like the hardcore cageness, because you guys know that I have a tendency to do that, I will bring in a severe weapon, and that is my shin guard, signed by Greg the fucking Hammer Valentine. So guess what, Abyss? The next time me and you have a Chamber of Horrors blood match, I'm bringing in my little secret weapon, shin guard, signed by Greg Valentine. By the way, John, once again, brother, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. You know I love you, and I greatly appreciate the fact that you do everything. You do so much within your power to make me happy and smile, and you're a true legitimate friend, man. I love you, man. God bless you. All right. Here we go. And it is going. And of course, he's bleeding. Yep, he's bleeding. This is complete garbage. Jesus Christ, this is terrible. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not the biggest fan of this crap with blood. Now, if you're using blood or weapons for like a blow off to like a feud, then I understand. I really do. Or you're using it within like a promo, like to prove a point, like to say, "Hey, you are dead. You have no chance." I got you. But by God, this guy bled every fucking match. So yeah. All right. Now Matt Morgan, he's saying, "Man, let's get this shit over with." He's covering Abyss, and that's a 2. So Abyss gets up. Oh, smacking Abyss in the face like a bitch, like saying that you owed me money, you provided services, and you did not give me my part for setting the deal up. That's how Matt Morgan is treating Abyss right now. So, yeah. Oh my god, fucking Thumbtack. Seriously? Which I never said that all of TNA was fantastic. Just certain things with certain characters I never understood. Oh, fucking A. Broken Glass. Let's see what bullshit happens here. I swear to God, freaking Abyss was a masochist. And the God honest truth, and which I don't want to sound like a smart ass, but I wonder if Joseph Parks, I think his name is Chris or Joseph Parks, I think that's his real name, really wakes up hurting every single day because of these matches. Because I know Mick Foley, who did like the hardcore matches, but it wasn't to the point to where it was every single fucking match. But I wonder if, seriously, if Abyss really wakes up hurting, because I know Foley does. Foley has publicly said that he can't even bend down to tie his shoes, that his wife has to do it for him. So, Morgan's got a piece of glass. He's trying to shove it in fucking Abyss's head. This is really bad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just really disinterested in this match. Missing clothesline, Abyss, shoulder block. Here we go. Oh. Ramming Morgan's head into the steel cage. Into the steel cage. Into the steel cage. This match is really bad. Clothesline into a chokeslam. Okay, what the fuck's going on now? Okay, so apparently the refs. I'm really fucking confused what the hell's going on right now. Did the ref finally notice he's bleeding and he's stopping the match? I mean, Jesus Christ, he should have noticed about 20 minutes ago. Or that was just a screw up on their part. So here we go. Okay, so like the knee to the gut of Abyss for Matt Morgan. Which I can imagine Morgan's probably thinking, what the hell did I sign myself up with, man? I should be fighting freaking people like Kurt Angle right now. I should be going at it with Samoa Joe. I should be going out with Jarrett and all that shit, like true main eventers, not this garbage. Off the top rope. Oh, ref bump. Morgan does a cross body onto the referee. And normally ref bumps are used so the heel could get like a weapon to get the upper hand or cut themselves. But the thing about it is Abyss is already cut open and there's no rules in this match. So I don't understand. The logic within this match is bloody fucking awful. I'm sorry, guys. This is hands down the worst match of the night. And he's taking glass to. Goddamn. Okay, so yes, let's break off a piece of glass in Matt Morgan's head. If I didn't have you guys watching right now, I would seriously turn this shit off and fast forward to the next match. All right, now Matt Morgan's busted open. What the fuck? Okay, can they please get to the end of this match? This is fucking dreadful. All right, going back and forth. Punch, punch. Both men are on. Both men got noodle legs right now. Oh. And black hole slam by Abyss. Please fucking goddamn. Oh, The ref is out, so they can't do the finish. For the love of God, whatever referee. Yes, thank God, a referee just came out. 2. And Matt Morgan kicks out of the Black Hole Slam. For the love of God, this match is going on longer. Both men are bleeding like stuffed fucking pigs for no reason. There's no story really behind this match. There's no purpose behind it. Like I said, guys, I'm very old-fashioned. I'm very old school. If you're going to use blood, use it to make a point for an upcoming blow-off match, or use it during a blow-off match to finish the feud. That's all not this shit. Now Abyss, he's going outside of the fucking steel cage. I assume whenever you get out of the steel cage, you win. Nope, fucking Abyss is going back in the cage with the chair. Stevie Richards, better known as Dr. Stevie, he's coming out. He's taking the chair from Abyss, saying, "Don't you do that? You know better." Even though he's witnessed him use tacks and fucking glass. Thank God the carbon footprint. 1, 2, 3. For the love of God, Abyss got up. Jesus Christ. Can this match please stop? All right. For the love of baby Jesus, please end this match. Don't make me get Greg Valentine's shin guard. I will. And I'll knock Abyss's ass out with it. All right, he's getting out of the ring. He's saying, "Stevie, get me the chair. Get me the chair." And this is nepotism at its finest when it comes to Russo's booking. With all due respect, like I said, Russo was a big reason why TNA was so successful when it came to the over 2 million viewers per week. But when it came to stuff like Stevie Richards getting a main show push, come on, guys. Stevie was friends with Russo. Anyways, here we go. And he's bringing in thumbtacks. For the love of God. All right, the thumbtacks in the middle of the ring, and this is going to set up a spot where Stevie Richards gets fucking put through the thumbtacks. I assume Abyss can't take Stevie's shit no more. Oh, low blow on the part of Matt Morgan. And he's doing a double choke slam, standing double choke slam onto the thumbtacks. And of course, fucking Abyss went through the thumbtacks. Dumbass. I'm sorry. This is fucking stupid and illogical. I agree. Yeah. Thank you, fucking God, this match is over. This is dog shit terrible, guys. I'm sorry. The majority of TNA stuff was decent, but by God, when it was good, the shit was great. But when it was bad, it was dog shit terrible. And this was fucking terrible. I didn't care to see this. All right, so Matt Morgan, who doesn't need to be in bullshit dog shit matches like this, picked up the victory. And Abyss is standing there, is sitting in his thumbtacks like the little bitch pincushion he is. All right, so Jeff Jarrett, he is backstage with Jeremy Borash, and like I said, guys, the part of the storyline going in tonight was the thing with Jarrett and with Kurt Angle. Jarrett slept with Kurt Angle's wife, which was a real thing. Jeff took Karen. Kurt was struggling with drug addiction at the time, basically divorced Karen. I mean, just messy situation. But like I said, sometimes the real life situations make for the best storylines. And these guys were professional enough to really say, hey, The situation sucks, but let's make some money off of it. So, and that's what they did. Once again, extremely similar to the situation with Edge and Matt Hardy. They figured, let's make some money. Let's make some money, honey. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. That's what they said. No, Carl. That's not the case. All right. All right. So Samoa Joe, he's coming backstage to try to intimidate Jarrett, and this is back in the Samoa Joe Nation of Violence gimmick, which is pretty badass, and which this eventually led to Taz debuting and being Samoa Joe's manager, which was fantastic, by the way. I thought that was a perfect fit, but unfortunately that didn't last extremely long, and Joe went from the Nation of Violence gimmick with Taz to eventually he became a part of the Main Event Mafia and Joe just pretty much which I love Joe, don't get me wrong, but like his last couple years, he pretty much had no purpose. Before he left, he was a part of a stable called the Beatdown Gang, which was pretty much the TNA version of the Hurt Business, which was ran by MVP. Bobby Lashley was in it. Joe was in it. Kenny King. Low key. I mean, but yeah, it was a precursor to the Hurt Business, and then he left for the WWE. So, and we saw how that worked out. And Joe was a fantastic talent, and I believe that they should have pulled the trigger whenever they had Joe and Lesnar going at it. And they should have let Joe beat Lesnar for the Universal title. Okay, right now we have the Women's Knockout Championship. It's a triple threat cage match between Awesome Kong, Velvet, Velvet Sky, and hold on, Tara. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not really good with the names of this. Oh, it's Awesome Kong, Angelina Love, and I'm really trying to. The other one I do not remember very much. Hold on, I'll look that. Okay. Taylor Wilde. There you go. That's what her name was. Okay. So Taylor Wilde versus Angelina Love versus Awesome Kong. Which, speaking of Awesome Kong, she just recently retired from the wrestling business, and before she retired, she was actually with Brandy Rhodes in AEW. They started like a cult themed stable that really, really didn't go anywhere. And like, with all due respect, I mean, you guys know about my feelings about Brandy Rhodes, which I love Cody to death. I think the guy's a fantastic talent. I think Cody had a hell of a debut for the WWE. Let me rephrase that: a re-debut. And just straight up, I think he did a great job. Brandy, maybe she's different behind closed doors. I don't know, but just really like with Brandy, she really doesn't appeal to me, and she seems like a very fake human being. I don't know. She might not be. I don't know, but she seems like the polar opposite of Cody. So just saying. But they say the opposites attract. So which obviously Cody, he loves her. They just had a baby together. I'm really, really happy for him. And like with Cody, I'm excited to see where things go with him within the WWE. Which if the WWE is smart, they will go with the momentum that they have right now, and they will push Cody to the moon because the guy is now a main event talent. The guy wasn't before, but he's earned his stripes. Hell, like the guy helped with building the second largest wrestling company in the world. He helped with that. So, I mean, the guy's got brains. Great talent. And now we have Awesome Kong. Like I said, she just recently retired. And we have Angelina Love. She's pointing at Kong saying, "Hey, leave me alone." We got Taylor Wilde. She's in the ring. She's the smallest one out of there. She is the underdog. And Kong, whenever she debuted for TNA, she was an absolute freaking a force to be reckoned with, a true badass, and she's an undervalued female wrestler, a true badass, because people talk about the bigger wrestlers like Nia Jax in China, and you talk about various others, but they don't really bring up Kong nearly as often as they should. She a great talent for her size. And the thing about it is with Kong, believability, like without a doubt. Like you will believe whenever she comes out, that guess what? She could whip any woman's ass that walks through that curtain. And Kong had that believability, and she was one of the most dominant knockouts champions of all time. And I believe the first female to ever defeat her, I could be wrong. Do your research on this. I could be wrong off the top of my head. I believe it was Gail Kim was the first one to beat her. And speaking of women that was attempting to bring legitimacy to female wrestling during a time where it was a joke, Gail Kim was one of those women. And absolute phenomenal talent, and Gail doesn't get nearly the credit that she deserves. It's unfortunate. She was way ahead of the curve, and I don't know whether she's still wrestling or not, but she would be a perfect fit in the modern era, especially within the WWE. I would love to see Gail Kim versus Charlotte. That would be an absolute barn burner right there. So you got Taylor and you got Angelina Love. They are fighting over who's going to pin Kong. They teamed up, saying, "Hey, like we're going to team up," and now that team is quickly dissolved. A pin cover, double down, reverse pin, backslide. Taylor kicks out. Clothesline by Angelina Love, and all the women are down. So here we go. And which I'm going to say this right now, and I know this isn't very popular for me to say, but with Angelina Love, I was not a fan. I didn't think she was that great of a wrestler, and I believe she was extremely overrated. And I believe the only reason why she got as far as she did was because of the way she looked. So okay, so she's attempting to pin Kong. Kong's looking at her like, "Don't even try," and literally she's carrying her on her leg. So Kong gets her up by her hair, slammed down on, like, Jesus Christ, right on her neck. And Kong is dominating, saying she's saying that I'm the queen of this cage and ain't no one gonna fuck with me. So she's spinning Love around. Good God. Slams her on the ground. Kong is still standing. She's the only one standing. Taylor Wilde, she's down. Angelina Love's down. She's got stepping on Love's hair. Extensions are falling out. And by God, Kong is whooping ass and taking names right now. Here we go. She's getting Love up. And what's she going to do now? What is she going to do? Hair whip. Oh, across the ring. Wilde is down. She's been down for a good minute. Now Kong has gotten Wilde up, tossing her across the ring. By God. Kong is playing with them just like a ferocious lion playing with their prey. It's only a matter of time before they get devoured. So, but this is the thing, guys. It's a matter of needing to finish. Because this is the thing, guys. You can have a gazelle and you can have like a lion to where the lion could easily devour it. But if the lion takes too long to devour the gazelle can get away. So Angelina loves. Oh, Kong misses from the top rope. Now Wilde and Love, they have an opening. Like I said, like that gazelle. Love is kicked Wilde in the gut, and she sees the advantage opening up. Oh, she's actually her and Velvet Sky, they are tying Kong's hair into the cage. That's actually smart. That's a smart way to hold her there. Because if she is the most dominant one, and if you can mobilize her, then you could actually pin the other person without Kong being involved. Wilde's on the top rope. Love is just running her mouth. Wilde cross body. 1, 2. Oh, Love kicks out. Why is she trying to cover her again? 2, kick out. And for the people that for the people that are watching out there with me, live or right after the stream, right now my timestamp is 125:01. Okay, so Wilde has Love in a chin lock, and I guess she's trying to make her go to sleep, saying, "Hey, go to sleep, bitch." Okay, and which Awesome Kong's manager is trying to help Kong get out of the cage with her hair being tied up. And Love, she's covering Wilde. 2, 3. The match is over. And Angelina Love, she wins. And smart strategy with tying up Kong's hair because, like I said, you could have the lion that could easily eat the gazelle, but if it takes too long and it gets immobilized, guess what? The gazelle can get away, and that's exactly what happened in this match. So Angelina Love, she is the new Knockouts champion. We'll see how long this lasts. And Kong, she is still trying to get her hair out of the cage door because it was tied up. I hope to God she doesn't need to get scissors to cut them out. That would suck. That really, really would. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of part 1 here on the Lockdown 2009 Retro Wrestling Revival Brother Martin TNA Solo Watch Along series. I hope you guys had a fantastic time because I know I did. And I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for joining me. It's been an absolute blasty blast. And I just want to say that I'm excited to see part 2 with you guys. Part 2, it will include 3 fantastic barn burner matches. We got Team 3D, Brother Way and Brother Devon, better known as the Dudley Boys, the IWGP Tag Team Champions, versus Beer Money Inc., James Storm and Robert Roode, the TNA Tag Team Championships. The TNA Tag Team Champions, and a Philadelphia street fight for the TNA World and IWGP Tag Team Championships. So, guys, guess what? You get 2 for the price of 1. You're getting 2 title matches in the price of 1. So, who's gonna leave Philadelphia as the TNA and IWGP Tag Team Champions? Will it be beer, money, or will it be get the tables? Team 3D. I'm excited to watch that with you guys. We're going to later on this week. It's going to be and the Lethal Lockdown match. I'm excited for this, guys. It's going to be Team Jarrett, which consists of AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Jeff Jarrett, and Samoa Joe facing Team Angle, which is Booker T, sucker, Kevin Nash, Kurt Angle, and Mr. Steiner Math himself, Scott Steiner, baby, with Queen Sharmell. And guess what? Steiner and Sharmell recently, within this past week, they got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Sharmell, I have no clue the hell why, but hey, more power to her. She can get more money for bookings now. But anyways, I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be a dick, guys. But by God, some of their selections for the Hall of Fame, it baffles me. And one of my favorite people of all time to watch, Mick Foley facing Sting for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Six sides of steel for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. I'm excited to share this match with you guys because this is Mick Foley's last hurrah, his last world title run. And you guys know how much I love Mick, and you know how much I love Sting. And these guys are really good friends in real life. And just seeing the chemistry that they have, even at their ages in this match, these guys still put on a hell of a performance, and I'm excited for you to see it with me. I really, really am. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate the positivity. I do appreciate the love, and I just want to say, for everybody out there, I know, because I've gotten messages out of the wazoo when it comes to stuff with me and John. Like I said, we are still together. We're still gonna be doing shows, but due to our work schedule, due to family, due to various factors, we're not gonna. Me and John are on sabbatical when it comes to being a duo for the next couple months. So you're still going to be getting solo content from Brother Martin here, like at least once or twice a week. You're still going to be getting the shorts on YouTube, and you're still going to be getting some of the videos on YouTube from John. Okay. So I'm going to still be trying to quench your thirst for good old fashioned wrestling action. I know it ain't the same because me and Johnny, to quote Medea, ladies and gentlemen, we got that chemistry. We do. I know it's not the same just watching me. I know that I'm the stuttering stud muffin, and I got that stutter as smooth as butter. I got you, and I know you love to hear me, but I know you'll love to hear me stutter while talking to John too. So, guys, thank you for your love. Thank you for your support, and thank you for joining me tonight. Whether you're watching me live, you watch me live tonight, or whether you're watching me afterwards, thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your support. And ultimately, this is a brand for fans, by fans, and ultimately, this is created to bring wrestling fans together to celebrate our passion for professional wrestling and to develop relationships within each other, to share that passion, and to ultimately help encourage you guys to develop healthy relationships. Because I know sometimes the passion for professional wrestling with certain people can go way, way, way out of whack to where it's downright scary. But by God, that's not our goal. So I really want to say, guys, thank you so much. And within the next couple of days, I will be back with a vengeance to do part 2. And I just wanted to let you know, as per request from a special person within my life, Mr. Durban, the next watch along after part 2 will be Bound for Glory 2008, better known as Bound for Glory 4. Quattro, baby. And that's going to be done within the next week or two. So, guys, I love you. Thank you. And regardless of who you are, no matter who you're with, life's too short. If you got some forgiving to do, forgive people. If you got some loving to do, love people. And ultimately, think to yourself. We all live in glass houses. So before you toss a stone, make sure to look at yourself before you toss stones at others. So guys, I love you. Thank you. God bless you, and have a safe, blessed, joyous, wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are, no matter who you're with, baby. I love you. So peace out. Until next time.